Hey guys, jumping into this video today here with Portland International Airport update number 1. I'm very excited to be doing this update in my non-rotation airports. I'm kind of trying some new stuff. And Portland's super cool. I've always liked Portland and thought about doing it for a long time, but I never really got around to it. So I'm really glad I got to it. It's super cool, and I think it's definitely one I'm going to want to come back to. So, as usual, critique me all you want. Give me some feedback on what you think about it. It's very full right now. 2 new models in here, no specific time frame. Got just a ton of planes and a ton of routes. There's no ground falls, so just so you know, don't critique me on that. It's a really big process to create those, and if I do end up adding it to the lineup, I would add ground falls. But as of right now, it's just going to be kind of whenever I want to do it. But hopefully that's more often because it's pretty cool. So it fits pretty well on the airport here. As you can see, it's a little cramped on this right side here, and then a little cramped in the middle, just because if I move this building too far this way, the planes are sitting like on the crease of the 2 tables, and conveniently the 2 tables are different heights, which kind of sucks. So anyways, we're going to start off over here on our e-concourse with United. So first up we have a SkyWest operated 0-700 servicing first flight to San Francisco. Then a United A319 boarding for Chicago O'Hare. United 737-800 pulling into the gate from Denver. United 737-700 catering for Houston Intercontinental. Virgin America A320 servicing for San Francisco. Sorry, I'm going to try to show you where I'm going. I'm on the right side here. Sorry, my updates are not very clear about where I am. Delta 757-200 final call to Minneapolis. Delta A319, passengers and catering off from Los Angeles. Delta 757-200 pushing back for New York JFK. Alright, there's 2 jetways I keep messing up whenever I put any type of weight on this table. I'm just going to try to get it fixed right now. Okay. Jetways are really hard for some reason without a mat. Delta Connection, Compass, E175. Boarding Group 2 for Seattle. Delta 757-300 headed off to Atlanta. Delta 767-300 getting some cargo on servicing for Tokyo Narita. And Delta A330-300 final prep for Amsterdam Schiphol. Taxiing in, holding short currently. I was trying to come down the middle taxiway here at the Southwest, pushing back, so it's in the way. This Alaska 737-800 in the Boeing colors is holding short on its way in from Maui. FedEx MD-11 on its way in from Fort Worth Alliance. UPS MD-11 in from Louisville. Here's where the FedEx is going to go in, and then a FedEx 767-300 from Indianapolis. I'm going to get out of this center section, out of this wall over here. So we're going to be going down the middle now. We got an empty gate where Condor goes in. I don't have a Condor 763 or Condor model also can't do it. And that was a mistake. Just move like the whole building. Sorry. Things slide so easy without those mats. There we go. So first up we have a Volaris A320 Neo servicing for a flight to Guadalajara. Kind of cool. The angle there. Iceland Air 757-200 Hecla Aurora bags are getting on and servicing for a flight to Reykjavik, Keflavik. Then our first new model, it's absolutely amazing, Frontier 320 Neo. This one is Wilbur the Whitetail, bags and boarding for Denver. I got all 3 of the New Era Classics ones, so the other 2 are Poppy the Prairie Dog, Flo the Flamingo, just kind of chilling over here. Really happy to have those. They're awesome models, so pick them up if you want to build your Frontier collection. 1 or 2 minor inaccuracies, but pretty good looking models. I know I sounded really snotty there. Don't really like that. Anyways, next up we have a Spirit A320 headed to Las Vegas. Second new model, Sun Country 737-800 with winglets. Bags and passengers off from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Air Canada E190 pulling up from Toronto Pearson. Now we're going to head down the other side. This concourse is technically C. And then we're going to go over to B and then over to A. So for the C concourse, we have first up an Alaska 737-900ER. Just a little public service announcement. So I have every single Alaska model I have in here. I think it's, let me count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models, as well as my House Colors Q400. That's the best I can do for Alaska right now. They have a ton of flights in here. They're the biggest carrier and have lots of destinations. So I doing everything I can. Alaska models are always coming in. A lot of specials for them, but if I do Portland, I'd pick up a couple more. But I think it's a pretty decent balance with what I got. So try to bear with me on that realistic front. But this 737-900 is boarding for Anchorage. Alaska 737-800 new colors. Ready to push back for Orange County. JetBlue A320 Sharklets headed to Long Beach. Empty Alaska gate here, and then pushing back is the Southwest 737-800 split Scimitar winglets. Pushing back for Denver. Southwest 737-700 boarding for Oakland. Empty Southwest gate in the middle. I'm going to head to the other side. Easier to see stuff down here. Empty Southwest gate, and then a Southwest 737-700. Bags off from Phoenix. Southwest 737-800. Final call to Dallas Love. American 737-800. Catering and servicing for Phoenix Sky Harbor. And then next up we have our American Airlines A321 US Airways colors still. Boarding for Charlotte. And just so I decided a little while ago, I'm going to be making this into the US Airways Heritage livery, provided Gemini doesn't release it first. So I've already ordered the decals to cover up the US Airways and put American up there in the front. And then I'm also going to be swapping out the engines for a wing section from one of the IAE engine models that Gemini did, either A319 or 20. If you have one of those you'd like to sell it to me for pretty cheap, I'll give it back to you with these wings on it. But I want to swap out the engines and make it realistic, because the Heritage model has the IAE engines, which look like that. And then this one has the CFM engines, which I like better, but to make it realistic, we want the other ones. So this guy's headed to Charlotte, so let me know what you think about that as well. I'm going to get out of here, better lighting, so it's really dark outside. American Eagle Compass UN75, final call to Los Angeles. To American Gate, we have a 737-800 pulling in from Chicago O'Hare. American Airbus A321, passengers are from Dallas Fort Worth. Empty American Gate here. Jeez, the light's really bad on that side. Southwest 737-300, getting catered for a flight to Houston Hobby, sorry. Alaska 737-900ER, bags and boarding for Honolulu. Empty Alaska, oops. These Joeys don't like standing up. Alaska 737, sorry. Empty gate, and then we have an Alaska 737-800, catering for Salt Lake City. Alaska 737-800 Spirit of the Islands. This is technically the A or the B concourse. The way it goes is it kind of goes down with C, across with B for a little bit, and then all the way down to A. I don't really know what the difference is, but this is going to be wherever it's accurate for all you Portland people. The Spirit of the Islands 738 is going to be headed to Boston on the final call. And then our House Colors Q400 Bombardier. We're going to say it's a special livery for Horizon. That would make sense. But this Q400 is going to be servicing. Came in from Bellingham, Washington. Is going to have it to Boise, Idaho. And then taxiing out to the runway, that's over there, is our Salmon 37, Alaska 737-800, headed out to Palm Springs. So that's going to conclude Portland. So definitely let me know what you think of the airport. I really like doing it. It's a pretty cool airport. It's also kind of different than what I do in terms of like realistic airports. I think I'm going to be getting back on a regular update swing with next up being Evergreen Peaks. But before that, I had a request to do a collection update. So I'm definitely going to be doing that because I thought it was a pretty cool idea from Citrus Aviation. So check out his channel. and stay tuned for that. I think I'm at 160 for models right now, which is insane. Yeah, so be sure to look out for that. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from the channel, or if you have any suggestions for airports I should do. Looking for like mid-size to small, big airports. I don't know, nothing super huge that requires a lot of hub airlines. Like I can do United pretty well, but that gets boring. I can do Delta really well, but that also gets kind of boring. I kind of like airports like this where we got an Alaska hub that's pretty big, and then like a bunch of other airlines that are decent size. And then really anything that doesn't have a ton of Southwest. You get really, really bored with Southwest. Sorry for all you Southwest lovers, but like it gets boring because it's all the same planes and they go all the same places. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll check out the I was gonna say, and we'll check out the next videos, but check out the next videos that are coming up on the channel. Recent stuff as well. I got St. Louis and Cincinnati are the other two airports I've done recently, and then probably Marine Peaks under collection update next. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.